Applebee. I gotta bring up the man we all know, we all look up to him. Give it up for Zordon, Mr. David Yost, make some noise. Got the Pink Ranger, Catherine Sutherland, where she in now, make noise. Here's the funny thing. First of all, I appreciate everybody's energy, okay? So I'm going to announce who's here outside of Royce because you're doing your thing. You're already early. You are really a teacher right now. I'm about to bring who I'm seeing right now. I'm about to bring my man, Mr. Ivan Ooze, Paul Freeman. Make noise! Y'all can do better than that. Make noise now. There he is, my man. About to bring my good buddy up. Saved my butt yesterday. Also saved the world. Mr. Johnny Yong Bosch, the Black Ranger. Make noise! Gotta bring up an icon. The original Blue Ranger. Make some noise for David Yost! It's about to go down. Say it again. Oh, there we go. Because I had to put the glasses on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie was an amazing ordeal. We got a chance to meet a new character, somebody who also helped us discover our male adolescence. Give it up for Gabrielle St. Patrick Docia! There she is, looking more beautiful than ever. My man, David Fielding. Zordon, make noise one more time, Mr. Yost! There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is more than an honor and a pleasure to bring this brother to the stage. This guy is the reason we all started having leadership qualities. I give to you the original Red Ranger, Mr. Austin St. John!
Is this the greatest compilation of Power Rangers history right here?
Yes! So here's how it goes, guys. First and foremost, this panel is comprised of our heroes. You guys are in this audience. The reason this room is so full is because we look up to these guys. What I want and what is going to happen, everybody that has a question, I want you to ask them this question when y'all get in line, when I start that part of the situation. Get in line, ask your question. You only get a chance once in a lifetime to meet your heroes, and this is that. Or in this case, every 2 years. So I want you to all of them ask questions. Here's the thing about the questions. I want to tell y'all this now. I want y'all to ask questions that you don't think they've heard before. Don't ask them, hey, so what monster were you really afraid of? Okay? I want y'all to ask the creative stuff. Make them remember you guys, okay? And let's stay away from asking, hey, which are each of you guys' favorite this? I want everybody to get a chance to ask a question. Does that seem fair? Yeah. They don't agree. That seems fair? All right, so we're going to start this right now. I want to ask a question to Mr. Austin St. John. Austin, first of all, I commend all of the Rangers. All of you guys have exhibited leadership qualities when it's come on and off screen and meeting fans. How did you know, this is Austin, how did you know that what you were doing really was that huge when fans were coming to you? What was the big impact of maybe a fan or somebody gave you to let you know that as a Red Ranger you did a bang-up job?
Well, I don't think originally it was any big show. It wasn't Universal. I mean, Universal was obviously massive for us, Universal Studios. But I think really the first time I was impacted and understood what our characters were really having effect-wise on little ones, it was on set. I think it wasn't too unusual, probably for you guys also, to have a mom and somebody's son or daughter just show up as a friend of somebody from production. And it was a mom, a single mom, came in with her son. And he was, this big, hiding behind her leg. And, just poking around her leg, looking, he couldn't even speak to me. But I saw in his eyes that same look that I would have had as a child when I met Spider-Man, or Batman, or Superman. And that was kind of that moment for me where I realized, wow, this isn't just something I need to do in front of a TV screen. I need to live a better life. Because these guys, they're gonna want to grow up one day and believe that I am the man they thought I was. You know what I mean? So that was it for me.
I love that. First of all, that was the best Red Ranger answer ever.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by a couple more special guests. First, I want to introduce this young lady who is absolutely magnificent. You might know her as Boogieing with the Bear. You might know her as the Yellow Ranger, aka Karan Ashley. Make noise! There she is. So, what I want to do is I want to start the line. I don't know where you guys are lined up. Is the mic over there?
It's over here.
All right, so I want you guys to line up over there in the orderly fashion. Get up, get your questions ready. Remember, if you're going to ask a question like, hey, I want to know what y'all, pick 2 people in the most. I'm going to give you 2. Not the entire cast. Make sense?
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. How you doing? What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Sheena, and
Wait a second, the Black Ranger just showed up. In the building, on a phone call.
I'm sorry I was late. My mom called.
This is not an open case if the Black Ranger is late, by the way. How you doing? What's your name? What's your question?
my name is Sheena. I actually had a chance of asking Walter Jones this question at second round not too long ago, but I wanted to know, with all of this huge stuff going on with Power Rangers, how do you get to honor Trini, who's no longer with us, who was the original Young Ranger?
She already asked me.
And I apologize. I see you, Austin. I didn't mean for it to become something.
No, that's okay. I think really Tweet, who played Trini, is honored every day that we remember her and love her. And I think that's done not just through us, but through each of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, another pop-in guest, somebody that is very near and dear to my heart, Miss Catherine Sutherland, Pink Ranger, make noise!
Catherine Sutherland,
Hey, what's up, buddy? Say your name, where you're from, what's your question?
Hey, my name is Uwe. I'm from Seattle, Washington.
Seattle!
Alright. So my question is, if you have a chance to be a, let's say, in a musical, what kind of song will you sing?
Who are you asking?
Yeah, who's that one?
Anyone who feel like answering the question.
Smart.
If Power Rangers was a musical,
The musical, yeah. What song will you sing?
well, the theme is Go Go Power Rangers, which is like, you know, kind of rock and metal, and which is that kind of rock I like. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it would be as good if it was like R&B. Go Go Power Rangers. I'm kind of weird. I think rock is what I love. Keep it rock.
Can I answer that too?
Yeah, of course.
My song would be something written to the tune of Let's Go to Detention. Let's go to detention.
Thank you very much.
Love that. Great question, buddy. How you doing, man? What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Russell Fung, and my question is for those who use social media, what's better, Instagram stories or Snapchat?
Power Rangers After Dark.
I believe Instagram all the way. I mean, I just can't imagine posting something and then it's gone, and then half the people get to see it and the other half don't even know that you did it. So yeah, Instagram all day.
Instagram and
But
stories.
do they have filters though? Do they have filters? I like it when I can see my face come out of my face. It's kind of weird.
Thank you so much. Hey, wait, what's up, man? What's your name? What's your question, buddy?
Yeah, hi, my name is Dave. I'm from Toronto. I had a question for
Toronto!
I had a question for David Yost. A comment first. Thanks to you, there you did to Amy Jo Johnson. Some of my friends and I got to meet her, and that's how she was in a Pink Ranger costume. So how did you feel when she threw the challenge back?
Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm sure most of you do though, I did challenge Amy Jo Johnson to put her Pink Ranger outfit back on, which she did in downtown Toronto. And so how did I feel when she did that?
When she challenged back at you.
Oh, when she challenged me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was not happy. Because it happened like in the night. You guys are like 3 hours ahead of us, whatever, and so she did it, and I didn't really pay attention to my social media. And I woke up early in the morning, like at 6 a.m., and I rolled over, and all these people were like saying stuff to me. I was like, what is going on? And then I saw the video that she made, and not happy. But I will say, I did have a, thanks to all of you who did come down to Hollywood Boulevard, if some of you are here, we did have a great time, and it actually was fun. But I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon.
And he looked sexy in the blue suit too. I'm like, he's a sexy baby, yo.
What's up, man? What's your name? What's your question, buddy?
Hey, I'm Richie from New York.
New York! Hey, look, when I say the city as well, y'all gotta get hyped.
Hey, New York! That's better. Okay, so Power Rangers has all the awesome suits, the Zords, the toys, but I think that we've all come to embrace the campiness of the show. When was it too much for you? Like, what episode, what monster were you like, the kids are gonna get this?
All of them.
The first time I saw Pudgy Pig, I was like, what the heck?
You know, it was the end of the show. Each show we had that moment where something stupid would happen and we had to laugh and we did this.
Wow.
It was like that. And then the camera would go off and we start crying. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my God, Johnny, why did we do that? Johnny and I had to wear pink tutus. You remember that? You remember that? The pink tutus? Yeah. Pinnacle of stupid for this guy.
Nice. Thanks so much, man. Go ahead. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm from Kentucky. First off, I love Mighty Morphin. Got me into martial arts. It's why I want to be in the film business. Anyway, David, Billy really had an evolution on the show because when he started, he was just this little helpless geek. The others really had to help him in the fights a lot. But then by season 3, he took down a monster all by himself. But is there anything you would change about him?
Anything I would change about Billy?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I actually am very honored and very humbled to play such a cool character. For me, anyways, as an actor, I got to play something, a person that's completely different than who I was, because Billy's super, super smart. I'm not. You know, I always had these big words, and so I'd have to break out the dictionary and figure out what I was talking about. So I learned a lot from Billy, and it was just a really unique and exciting experience to play a character who did get to evolve. So as you said, yes, he wasn't that great in the beginning in terms of fighting, but he had his brain always, and so he was always helping the Rangers out of trouble through thinking first. And over time, he developed his physicalness. And so, you know, it's such a cool thing to watch a character arc like that, and he became an amazing young man, and he got to go off into outer space. I mean, how many people get to do that? So it was awesome. So there's nothing I would ever change about the character.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, guys.
I have a question for David Building, man. David, I have a question. You are Zordon, literally. There will never be another Zordon. You are Zordon. Okay. How was it taking on the mantle of Zordon? You came off like a super huge father figure, and most of us, and believe me, Zordon, I'm a grown man. I still look at you like a damn thing. So how do you feel taking that on?
You guys can see the resemblance, right? I was just checking.
It's the hair.
No, I mean, it's really kind of interesting because the character was filmed only one time, and so I would just go in and do voices after that. So to know that the image, the footage that we shot of the character was used in such a way that it came across with great gravity and weight, so I appreciate that. But from an actor standpoint, I really don't feel like I got a chance to imbue the character with some of the other qualities that might have come out had I been on set with these guys every day. But I mean, I'm very appreciative of the fact that the character is thought of in such a high light. I think that's great. So.
Nice. What's your name, buddy? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Edgar. I'm from year with the suits, the new cast, the actors for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie.
You slick. What two people do you pick? You trying to slide it in. Which two cast?
I mean the Rangers, the new suit designs.
I'm gonna choose for you. Austin, Karen, knockout.
I think it's awesome. I mean, the reality is you guys have been waiting more than 20 years for another Mighty Morphin movie, and so you're gonna get it. So I'm super excited for you. I'm super excited about the people that they've cast. I love that Bryan Cranston is a part of it. He was a part of the original, and he was a part of the original series. And the Rangers are awesome. I mean, they picked some really great actors. And we don't get into the details. Like, you guys are all like, people were mad about the suits and people were mad about this, but I just think it's so great because you guys are super excited and you want this movie, and we're all gonna sneak in the theater and watch it on opening day too. So, but I will say we should have been in it.
You know, I think it's pretty neat to be a part of something like all of us here that is so special to so many that 20 years later, 25 years later, it's being recreated. And to watch another guy literally be Jason, that's something I'm completely open-minded to and kind of proud of. Because I was a part of creating a character like these ladies and gentlemen that isn't gonna die anytime soon. In fact, it's gonna be recreated again. And that's something that makes me feel pretty good. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what these new actors bring to their characters and how you guys like it.
Thank you. Wait, one question. Johnny Yong Bosch, allow me to ask you. You can come back many times to reprise your role as Adam. How is your relationship with Saban? How did you continue to get the call and just come back? Were you like, hey, I'm in the area, let me come back?
My relationship with Saban?
Yeah, I guess I asked you two questions. My bad.
We don't need the dirty details.
Well, actually, both times that I came back was because Koichi Sakamoto asked, and requested. I don't know what his relationship with Saban was, but he had some pull. But I've only met Saban like face to face twice, I think. Once when he put the contract in front of me. It was like, you were going to make me millions. He said that. He's like, you will make some money. And then he's like, are you okay with that? And I was like, yes, I was working in Subway before this, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, really it was, I'm sure that it got approved maybe by him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Narby, make noise. Duck, Ghost! We all want them to come to another door.
Do you see that Walt's getting slow in his old age? Narby making out the door.
I still outrun you, son.
Challenge.
He ain't gonna outfight me, though.
Well, just because you took down the Green Ranger don't mean you can take him black.
The next episode.
I'm so sorry. You're the most patient person in the world. What's your name? Where you from? What's your question?
You have no idea. I'm Sean from LA. And Austin answered this earlier. 1994, I was 10 years old. I was at the Universal Amphitheater, Universal Studios. My parents, my older cousin, my little brother never let me live it down. Can Austin, David, Walter, can you describe the insanity of that day for people that aren't aware? I saw it on the news.
It was such a surreal experience for all of us because we had no idea what was really taking place. We had gone there just to do like one show, in an outdoor amphitheater. We didn't think too much of it, but quickly, within 2 hours, there was too many people in the park, and the 101 freeway was shut down in 10 miles in each direction. So it was pretty crazy. And then they asked us if we would do 7 shows, but then to actually be in the amphitheater and do those shows for all of you guys that were there, all the fans that were there, was so amazing. Like, it's like you just see flashbulbs going off and people screaming as they introduce us, and it was awesome. That's when we knew for the first time that the show was a success, because the show had barely just started airing. It was just crazy to feel that experience. And then to go home that night and just see it all over the national news was pretty awesome. So, Walter, I know you got more on that.
It was awesome. It was crazy, it was a crazy day. I mean, the thing about it was, I think that was, I can speak for myself, it was the biggest rock star experience I ever had. It was like, Universal Studios, Universal Amphitheater is a huge place. And when they called us out, they said, he dons the power of the mastodon. He is Zack, the Black Ranger. I did a flip out, boom, took off my helmet, and the crowd went. And there were lights everywhere. It was like being in Star Wars. I was like,
We have BTS Power Rangers.
I was really, I was trying to be cool, but inside my body was shaking. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. You know, and it was exhilarating. And I just followed my pass. I followed my pass for the backstage pass for Universal. That's just doesn't it.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. It was actually my first time at Universal, and they closed down the park, so I was only able to go on one ride after that. But the experience is stuck with me for
Great question. Hey, buddy, what's your name? What's your question, buddy?
My name is Marley. I live in Rancho Cucamonga.
You have a question?
How did you climb the big wall?
You're asking me how did I climb the big mountain with Trini? And Trini was like, Billy, you're way too high up. It was scary, Marley, but I had to get up there. I thought I was doing a good thing, but Trini was there to back me up as the Yellow Ranger, so I knew I had backup, so I was safe. So that's a great time.
I could have swore we said leave your Tyrannosaurus Rex at the crib, man. What's up?
You know what? Hey, look, I told you, I'll feed you a couple cars here in a few minutes. Alright, then we'll go destroy a city, and it'll all be good, alright? Wait to destroy the city later. Don't hurt these people. We'll get back to it.
How you doing, buddy? What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Michael. I'm from Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls!
I was going through a deep depression when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came on, and you guys lifted me up like there is heroes in the world. My question is for Austin. Probably answered this before, but what was your first reaction when you found out that you were going to be the leader of the Power Rangers? And after so long, what was your reaction, like knowing that you're the first Red Ranger of a big legacy?
I think my initial reaction when I found out I got the part was, holy crap. I think shortly after that, once we started filming and the show began to take shape for me, and I began to see the characters and what we were developing, over time, I began to understand, like the rest of us, the impact we were having. And it became something more than, oh my gosh, the pressure. What it really became then was, at the age of 17, 18, 19, I didn't have my own children in the family sense. What I had, like these ladies and gentlemen, was a global family that I felt incredibly responsible for as a leader of the show. So again, you know, it inspired me in so many different aspects of my life to live up to the image I wanted to have
of my character and Superman and Batman. I didn't want to let you guys down, so I went from holy crap to there.
Thank you so much, man. This guy's the best leader ever. Before you say that, let me ask Royce, Mr. Appleby, this is for you. I want to know, first and foremost, the Power Rangers are global heroes. They save the universe. They are amazing. How did they not fail your class? They were never there. Hero or not, you are doing a grade on the curve, and I want to know why.
Well, with the exception of one time when I think I took somebody's Morpher, they all came to class, they all did their homework. The thing about all of these, and I still think of you guys as kids, I'm sorry, because I was always the oldest person on the set, I think, even with the crew. The characters that Saban created for Power Rangers were wonderful in this way. They were all strong. The women in particular were strong women. They were all intelligent. They all had things to say, and they spoke well when they spoke about them. And they provided really strong role models for both boys and girls. And it was at a time, especially for girls, there were not a lot of beautiful, smart, and strong women as role models, because there was just a lot of eye candy on TV at that time, especially in some of the children's shows at that period of time. So they were good students, with the exception of Mr. Narvi, who ran through here and called me the goose. And Paul Schreier, who, well, in school were always in trouble, but the rest of them were just bright kids. They could leave and miss the lesson and still be on top of things. So there you go.
That doesn't mean you should do that.
Great question. First, I got you, Rear Ranger. All the way to Tyrannosaurus Rex, raise your hand. All right, you are the last question. So what I want to do is, I want to make sure, I've been to so many of these different panels and people don't get to ask that question. I want everybody in that line to be able to ask that question. So make sure your questions are concise, quick, short, so we can get your answer and get everybody in. Sound good? Rear Ranger, what's your name? Where you from, buddy?
My name is Patrick Jr. from Nashville, Tennessee, and my
question
is actually for Royce. When they would hand you a test or anything, what was it like, a script or something, or what would they actually give you?
Well, actually, I think we had pretty good art and prop people on that show, and so it would be some kind of fake test. I got a lot of things that would say Billy A+, because Billy always got an A+ and everything. You guys know, by the way, that I was brilliant because I taught everything. I taught English, I taught history, I taught life science. You never saw another teacher, did you? So that's what I got, and they were really great at doing that stuff. So it helps you as an actor when you have things that are kind of real in your hand, and they always gave you good stuff.
Nice. Thank you so much. I gotta ask Miss Gabriella this question. Don't see us for you.
Yes, yes.
How was it for you on the set of this? And by the time the movie came out, Power Rangers was massive. So what was it like for you first day of set?
I don't know if everyone knows this, and this is not to be rude, but I had never seen the show. That is not to be mean, but I read the script and I went, what is this? This is so exciting! And she's a superhero and she's amazing. She's going to do all these great things. So very exciting to be a part of it. And I was like, and then I started to hear about it and I was like, this is incredible. So to be on set and then meet all the Americans, which, you know, it's great to have Americans down on Australia, so we love it. I loved it. And everybody was all stars, and I was a nobody. They'd never met me, and they were all big stars. And so it was like, well, I hope they like me. Hope they're nice to me, and everybody was lovely. And we just got right into it and started acting, and it was easy peasy. So it all went rather smoothly.
She's not even telling the truth, because she was huge in Australia. She was like a star, And we would go out to dinner with her, and people would be like, oh my God, it's Gabrielle. Can I get her
Right,
autograph?"
Gabrielle is
Like,
very
she
well
was
known.
like huge in Australia.
I don't hear things down there, but I think the Americans knew me. But anyway, that would change.
She was on a series with Guy Pearce for a while.
What?
Man.
Yeah, I got to kiss him a few times.
Yeah.
She was like so famous. We were in awe of her because she was so famous. Everywhere we went, everybody knew who Gabrielle was.
Well, thank you, Karen.
Hey, everybody. What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, I'm Brendan from Ohio, and
Ohio!
Yeah. My question is for Royce. I always wonder whatever happened to Henry Cannon, who have played Mr. Kaplan.
You know, that's a really good question, because I can remember back in the first Morphicon, Scott Zellner asked me, do you know where Henry is? And I said, I don't, because I was just a day player, guys, and we didn't really keep in touch. We didn't keep in touch afterwards, and since then, I've really tried to look for him, and I don't know if he stopped acting or if he moved out of town. I can't find him on IMDb.
He's a principal. He moved to another state and became another principal.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the challenge. If you can find this man, message our Facebook pages and tell us where he is. First one to do that gets a free autograph from this guy.
Because he was really a great guy, and we had fun working together.
Awesome.
Nice. Thank you so much, man. All right. Lightning round. Let's go. How you doing, man? What's your name? Got the baby.
I love it. I'm having flashbacks.
Hi, I'm Jason, and I'm from Kansas City.
Kansas City!
My question is for Austin St. John. So, would you show me a karate move?
How about you and I do a private lesson in the back hallway after the con?
Sure.
You do a private lesson? All right. You got any punches or kicks? Oh, that's awesome. I'll tell you what, right after the con, let's go back here in the hallway and I'll show you some stuff. That way we can finish getting through everybody before we run out of time. Does that work? All right.
Can I ask a quick question to Karan Ashley? What was it like meeting and talking to Michelle Nichols?
Oh my gosh. I think most of us have met her. She's a legend. I feel like Michelle Nichols opened the door for many actresses of color, and it just, I mean, to meet someone who had the first on-screen interracial kiss ever, it's like, it blows my mind. And I got to interview her for Uncensored Talk, and she was telling me this story and how she at one point wanted to leave Star Trek. And Martin Luther King picked up the phone and called her and said, your role is so much more important. You have to stay on there, because in the past we were, we're slaves, we're maids, and you're a lieutenant, you're a woman of power, you're a woman of grace. We need you on TV. So to meet someone like that who's part of history, and I feel is like a living legend, it was, I bow down to her every time I see her. She's amazing, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, got some more special guests for you. Rita Repulsa, Bad This panel is getting out of control. This is a surprise every 10 minutes. Red Ranger, very quickly, because I got the Tyrannosaurus ready. Tyrannosaurus, the last question. Give it to me, man. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Gus.
Ow! Ow! Not yet.
Oh my God! Children of the room, I would say some terrible things. Those bras from the 50s were brutal. One of the older people in the room. Yeah. If you really keep
10 times the budget, man.
I have to say, you know, the first one looking at it, they should have just left it as a TV show.
I am disrespected, and I'm not even a Power Ranger official.
Run for your life, sir!
Next question. Well, I have to tell you that I don't have an opinion because I turned down the first film. So.
I'm sorry, it's just, it's okay. I'm a...
Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your bravery!
We think this next movie is going to be amazing. We thought the original series was amazing. We think that the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie was amazing. It's just growing.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's onward and upward. It's only going to make this franchise keep living another 20 years. Bring it on.
He tricked us, man. He tricked us. He had the Red Ranger costume on, so we thought he was on our side. He turned on us. How you doing, man? What's your name and what's your question?
Hi, I'm back. I'm from Naples, Florida.
I lived in Northport.
Oh, nice. My question pertains to the new comic series by Boom Studios. I wanted to know which one of you guys, if any, have actually read some of it, and if so, what do you think?
I'll jump on that one. Did you see the original one?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You hear that disgust that came to her voice? Yeah. Something she's not proud of from the 90s, aside from most of the wardrobe. Yeah, the original comic did not bring up to the justice that the fans wanted to see, right? So the new one is legit comic book, and they do a damn good job on that.
How you doing, buddy? What's your name? What's your question?
Hey, I'm Sam. The other night I heard a rumor of a quarter story. I was curious what that was.
Yeah. It's kind of a long story, so I don't think we really have time to do it here, but I have a concert tonight. Maybe I can tell it there.
Nice plug for Johnny's concert, by the way.
I'm doing a concert tonight. Yes, it's at 7-ish.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, originally 6, but it's gonna be 7-ish.
Hello. Hello. I'm from Santa Clarita. So, my question for Johnny. Have you heard of the second season for Blue Exorcist?
Yes, we have announced that there's a second season for Blue Exorcist, yes.
And we include Yukio Kumura.
I do have plans to be returning as Yukio. Yes.
Great question, man. Thank you so much. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? What's your question?
Very short, sorry.
Me too.
Hi.
No, you're not. You're just right.
Hi, my name is Alexis, and I'm from Buffalo, New York. And so my question is for, I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
I don't know your name either, even though you just said it. Yes. Good to meet you. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. What is your question, Buffalo?
Well, actually, this is a question for you and for Austin. I was just wondering, how was shooting that scene in the Power Rangers movie where you guys were stuck inside like that dungeon room?
Oh, the tank, the ship. Remember that, Austin?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Lord.
remember that.
It was. Okay, first of all, we did the first movie. We went to Australia. It was awesome. Second movie, we went down to. No, we were in Torrance.
Yeah, Torrance. It was Torrance.
And they put us in. It was. I don't know about you, Austin, but I thought it was terrifying. They put us in this tank. Okay, it was made of cinder block. Okay, and then it had plexiglass where the film crew could safely be while they dumped Austin and AJ and Paulie and me underwater, and it slowly filled up the entire time. But just everyone watching us like we're seals at the zoo. Like, gee, look at them in a natural environment. I wonder if they can survive.
I think they started throwing fish to us at some point.
Oh yeah. How would you feel? How did you feel about it, Austin?
Well, I was perfectly happy to be in the tank near drowning until I found out they were putting him in the tank. And naturally, I had fear for my life.
I am the cause of most water deaths in California.
Yeah. And venereal diseases, so I'm still working those out.
To be fair,
great treatment.
I do spread most venereal diseases.
So, and you know, Red Ranger powers, I'm fighting them as best I can. So, talk about it.
How did we get here? Thank you so much for your question. How you doing?
Okay, before they say their name, I have to give these two people a shout out, okay? This is my wonderful daughter, Christy O'Connor, and my grandson, the wonderful, brilliant Liam O'Connor.
Hi, my name is Liam and I'm from San Diego. My question is, how long did it take for you guys to learn how to be Rangers?
Great question.
You know, it kind of took a lifetime. We started off kind of being Rangers in a way. It's like, I think we all grew up with great role models, and we all were inspired to do things that were physical, like martial arts, or gymnastics, or dancing, right? So these things kind of got us started. So when it came to the point where we became Power Rangers, we were already kind of like prepared.
Can I just brag a little bit as a grandmother here? My grandson is already an orange belt in Taekwondo.
I just personally wanted to say, as the daughter to Mrs. Appleby, thank you guys so much, the fans, and for you guys for making my mom feel so loved and so welcomed. You know, she holds a special place in my heart, and every face that she showed you, Bulk and Skull, I've seen that face too. I've seen it too, but thank you to her fans for making her feel special. You guys are awesome.
Super sweet. How you doing, man? What's your name? What's your question, buddy?
Hey, I'm Amrit. I'm from Minneapolis. My question is for Kat, Billy, Adam, and Rocky. How come Ninja never came back to Zio to help you guys out?
That's a lot of questions.
Who's Ninjor?
He's the one who gave you the
Don't try to make sense of Power Rangers.
Aaron gets the kill, ladies and gentlemen. Up there,
Aaron Cahill's in the house. Now give it up for Aaron Cahill and Time Force.
Miss Cahill, ladies and gentlemen.
She's a squeeze girl, everyone.
This is the most surprise drop-in panel I've ever seen in my life. How you doing, man?
Did you know your mom was here?
She's here?
Just kidding.
Why not look like you met my mom before? What? How you doing, buddy? What's your name? What's your question, man?
I already asked.
You got it? You got it?
Wait, Kat, can you say that again? Why Ninja wasn't there?
Oh, I said don't try to make sense of Power Rangers.
That means we don't know.
That's a lot of questions.
Good answer. Thank you so much, man. How you doing, buddy? What's your name? What's your question?
Matthew from Chicago!
Shut up!
First thing I come across in the episode where you gotta go, you're going downtown, is no more clowning around. Because I've seen the videos of you not remembering what episodes that very clear them for you. Miss Appleby, Skull, if you had to take a guess, do you think you guys, your characters knew who the Rangers were deep down?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for wearing your standard issue Chicago mustache there. Thank you very much. The city of Chicago, thank you for your service. To answer your question there, sir, I don't think so. Think so.
I don't think so either.
Hey, Thank you so much. Remember, guys, we gotta be super quick. We're literally running out of all time.
My name is Victor. I'm from Cerritos, California.
Cerritos!
First, David, 12-year-old me, nearsighted, thanks. Secondly, just up the G-Ranger panel, Seiji Ujiboimon, who played Mammoth Ranger, had a lot of really great things to say about you, Walter. Anyone who wants to answer, say, how it felt to meet your G-Ranger Super Sentai counterpart?
Oh, yes, my Super Sentai, the way he said. Yes, you know what, I met him last Morphicon, and we all went out and had dinner, and although there was a language barrier, the energy between us, and there's a lot of respect there, because he did have an interpreter. What I discovered is the job that they did on the Power Rangers was 3 times, 4 times more difficult than what we did. So I have a lot of respect for them and what they did and what they created, and thank God for them, because without them, we wouldn't be here.
My name is Brandon. I'm from Miami.
Miami!
So my question is, I know the new film's probably finished filming and everything, but in an alternate universe, if you guys were asked to do the film, how would you want your characters to be incorporated?
I think it would have been awesome to be victorious of some sort. You know, just a passing of the torch. I think that would have been awesome.
Especially since, you know, they're using the original character names, I think that would have been the best way to do it. I think they deserve more than a cameo. Like a passing of the torch would have been respectful and would have been awesome.
Yeah. It's too bad the writers probably aren't good. Hey, listen, here's the thing. I told y'all I am a fan. They can't say this. They're really great people. I am an original fan of these Power Rangers, okay? That means that I hold this property near and dear to my heart, and they should have been in this movie the way that it's supposed to be. What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Emily, and I don't have a question, but I just want to say thank you to you guys for changing my life and getting me a
Boyfriend, shouldn't you also be thanking us for giving you Emily? Come on! You're the lucky one here. Emily, you can do better.
I'll try. But seriously though, thank you guys for changing my life. Every time I look at my wheelchair, I think of it as my makeup.
You know, I don't think you know how much you inspire people like me. Because when I see someone like you who can sit in that chair with such a big smile on their face and sit in front of a crowd like this with no fear and say what's on your mind, you inspire me to do great things. Because that's amazing. Good for you.
We got Tyrannosaurus, the last question, guys. So we got 2 more questions. I told y'all earlier.
I just wanted a simple question really quick. Thank you again for giving me this role. Literally.
How did we do that?
I don't know. Long story.
Okay.
But just one quick.
Yeah. She said they met at Power Morphicon 2 years ago.
Just one quick question. Since all the Super Sentai cast is here, have you guys all met them, and how was it to interact with them all?
It's awesome. Awesome.
Awesome. They're amazing.
They're lovely people.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much, man.
Hello, my name is Matt. I'm from Los Angeles.
LA!
I had the pleasure to meet Austin and Walter for the past few Morphicons, and I always have to wonder, did you two have hard feelings when you guys had to replace for Johnny and Steve?
Did we what?
Did you guys have hard feelings when you guys had to leave and Johnny and Steve took your place as the Red and Black Rangers?
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
It was
No, I think Walter and I, we agreed together. We chose to leave the show. And when we left the show, Chaim went out and found our shoes with.
I think they did a
No
great
hard
job.
feelings whatsoever. I'm gonna kill you later, man. I'm kill you.
I'm glad they didn't have no hard feelings. That would have been awkward. You're like, yes, I have feelings. Now that you bring it up.
Thank you. I know where your table is, man. I know where your table is.
Thanks, buddy. Tyrannosaurus Rex, our final question. What's up, man? What's your
That's your question? Did you answer your question? Yes.
Okay, my question for all of you guys.
No more.
What happened if you guys didn't get the part as a Power Ranger? What other
Pick two people.
passions would you follow instead of acting?
Pick two people for me, buddy.
Pick two people.
Tyrannosaurus just growled.
Okay, Austin and Austin St. John, and you know what? We gotta go with the original Blue Ranger.
If I hadn't gotten the role of Billy the Blue Ranger, being a Power Ranger, what would I do in real life? Is that the question?
Besides,
Besides acting?
Yep.
I probably would have been a really good lawyer. So,
I completely see that.
For all the little kids in here, plug your ears, but I know how to cut a bitch.
He's our lawyer every day.
King Dave! Well, when I left Power Rangers, I think I pretty much pursued other careers. I became a medic, became a firefighter. I trained in the arts, spent 4 years in the Middle East, and now I'm back again producing movies, so I've done it.
Nice. Thank you so much, man. Hey.
You guys just got a lot. We've all seen the theme song of Mighty Morphin.
Hey, man. We ain't got time, brother. I love how slick y'all think. I'm not being a jerk. I literally, at the start of the night, I say, yo, I want everybody question to get asked. I want everybody to have a good time. I gave y'all 5 extra minutes that I wasn't supposed to give. Now, what's going to happen is right now, everybody you see on this stage has a booth, okay? Now, what's going to happen is you guys are going to go to that booth. You guys are going to get pictures. You guys are going to meet these guys. You guys are going to get their merchandise and have a conversation with them. You're going to come to the order panel here at 5. You're also going to stay here for the Forever Ring panel, which starts right now. All right? Make some noise for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Thank you, guys.
Hey guys, we're gonna get a picture with you guys behind us, okay? So everyone look pretty.
Everybody stand up. We're ready for a photo.
You fourth row, fix your collar. Fix your collar, fourth row. All right, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now go home!
I guess. Hey, where's my little guy looking for a martial arts lesson? Where's the little guy? Come to this back door right here. We'll work it out in the hallway, all right?
That's weird. What do you think? Come on.